Hi, I'm Dr. Steve Segal from Libertyville I'm coming to you today from northeastern Illinois, from an area called the Chain of Lakes. It's a group of 12 lakes, and love it. Today what I'm going to go over is the Consumer Reports, the September 2011 Alternative Therapy Reader Surveys. And what they did was they surveyed 45,601 Consumer Reports subscribers online. And what they found out were 3 out of 4 were using some form of alternative therapy for their general health. More than 38 million adults made in excess of 300 million visits to various practitioners. They looked at, the survey looked at 12 common health conditions. And what really did well, what was revealed, were the hands-on therapies such as chiropractic, deep tissue massage, as well as mind-body practice of yoga. One of the respondents was talking about how she used the combination of yoga, monthly chiropractic adjustments, and physical therapy exercises to help keep the pain in her hips from osteoarthritis at bay. And her primary care physician knew all about it, and I think that's what's going to be going on. What's going to be best for the people now is the complementary therapy. As you saw in that example, it wasn't choose the best answer. It was what for the individual what do they find successful. Some people use these therapies because that's just the way they were raised, and some say they had gone through a transformational process, such as a major illness, that caused them to look at their life in a slightly different way. They went over 12 conditions. One of the conditions is osteoarthritis. Osteoarthritis is wear and tear arthritis. If you live long enough, a part or parts will wear out. And what they find is 46% of the people who responded to this survey were taking prescription medication, and 53% found that it helped them a lot with this osteoarthritis pain that they had. Deep tissue massage, 14% of the surveyants found used massage therapy for osteoarthritis, and half of them found it was very successful for them. Yoga. 6% of the people who answered the survey used yoga for osteoarthritis relief, and 50% found it successful. Chiropractic, 11% of the people with osteoarthritis used chiropractic as a piece to their healthcare puzzle, and 46% found it successful. Acupuncture, 5% of the respondents used acupuncture, and 46% of them found it successful. So you start to see the combination of these things, and you start to put it together. There were also supplements that some folks found very successful too. The next condition is back pain, and 36% of the people who had back pain who responded to this online survey utilized chiropractic care, and 65% of them found it successful, that it helped a lot. Prescription medication was next. 38% of the people who were surveyed, excuse me, who answered this survey had used prescription medication to combat their back pain, and 53%. Other modalities were deep tissue massage, yoga, Pilates, acupressure, meditation, deep breathing exercises, and then again supplements. Again, you see a combination of therapies is successful. One gentleman was answering the survey, and he said, regarding chiropractic, he says when he feels his back tightening up, he schedules another adjustment. And that's what I find. A lot of folks, at least the type of care that I choose, is if there's an acute problem, then you need an acute program. But if this is something that periodically tightens up, and you've been doing your stretches, you might be getting a deep tissue massage, and chiropractic is just a piece to the puzzle. But what we find is it's the complement of everything that you're doing that really helps give you the full effect of all the benefits. They also looked at conditions such as fibromyalgia, and deep tissue massage was utilized by a lot of folks and found very successful. 54% of the people found that it helped them. Prescription medication, 71% of the folks who have fibromyalgia were using prescription medication, and 52% of them found it successful. 1 in 4 who answered the survey who have fibromyalgia were using chiropractic. 35% found it successful. Deep breathing exercises, 1 in 4 found successful. And then 22% found over-the-counter medication successful. Headaches and migraine they looked at, and prescription medication was utilized by 43% of the people that answered this online survey, and 77%, or 3/4, greater than 3/4, found it successful. Over-the-counter medication, 78% were using, and half of them found it successful. Chiropractic, 15% of the people who had migraines and headaches were using chiropractic, and 45% found it successful. Deep tissue massage, acupuncture, acupressure, yoga, all these progressive relaxation exercises, all these activities, when they're either done in solo or in combination, were found successful. So it's nice to see complementary therapies, what they can successfully do. That's all for now. I'm Dr. Steve Segal from LibertyvilleChiropractor.com. Thank you so much.